Yeah. One time for your mind, Cash. Elementz Of Def, know what I'm saying? Ain't got to do it like this. 1, 2, this is how we do. Bring it on. While you testing this black, we react off of things like that. And you might find yourself laying flat on your back with a hole in your chest from a blast with the shotty. Cause me and my peoples get low down and grotty. Chuck dirty, this rap thing don't deserve me. And all you weak competition just can't serve me. I flow on the verb, let my mind start going. 3, 2, 1, it's like a time bomb.
For those who don't know how the Elementz Of Def flow.
Here we go, here we go.
For those who don't know how the Elementz Of Def flow.
Here we go, here we go.
I got lyrics to kick that's worth your while. Your mic and my mic, I'll earth your style. And reproduce thoughts like birth the child. And get worse than foul with rhymes that's versatile. The elements are going to be around for a while. As long as we keep it real and represent the wild eye. Crowd coming down hard for 9 pound with this live sound. You won't survive, clown, in my town. Body brighten, always lighten up. Kids get hit up, they're falling and they can't get up. Plus they having chest pains when the west rains we rain hard like tears from God.
Kid, we bring them down like gravity. The streets make a nigga plead insanity. My squad keeps me charged like a battery. While I go on and on like the blood through my anatomy. I'm spilling real skills, never fantasy. Can't no man come between me and my family. And if you're enemy, we got a homicidal tendency.
So what you want, trigger? I put your crew on pause. My 4, 5 to 5 all gravitational laws. Sitting in the pause for a long one time to drop bombs. Standing on the block, always on point and armed. Always ready for action. See the 4 Jake passing. I'm ready to start blasting. But asking myself, do I wanna run the main cream? Pigs act up. I went in front to use the beam, but chill. Puff upon the air with my brother. Big up to the 32 mob and my mother.
For those who don't know how the Elementz Of Def flow.
Here we go, here we go.
I've been peeping, this is lyrical season. It's gonna take a miracle for us to be beaten. When it gets thick, we get deep like 12 inches. To hell with what you're benching. I serve MCs like Benson. Why try to win when you can't? Why get amped and get blessed with the plan? I don't know what be on your mind when you rhyme. Maybe you don't realize your life could be on the flat line. You lyrically ended, goes deaded. I rhyme so sick, it must be genetic. Well, let me set it and spark this joint without no intro. If those fake Jackson is what they info. Forget scissors, I'm cutting kids with rhymes and leaving stitches. When I freak it, like them kids that little bitches was talking about. You need to change your walking route or get put out when I pull out. Whose house? Not Run's house, this is the dungeon. Kid, there's no remainders if you heard it wasn't real. Somebody must have framed us.
We got the force to cut cross. Any comp that cross over. Claim they bust a cap but couldn't pop, so the game over. When I grab this mic, I'ma flow to over deaf orders. Flipping like quarters, heads up, over shoulders. Decapitating, break beats that repeat. It's the elite, coming studded like cleats. Cities rugged like streets of concrete. I'll be walking and talking in New York slang. My gang be stalking. Black hooded off, then far from softening. If you want the ruckus, we can do this to the core.
For those who don't know how the Elementz Of Def flow.
Here we go, here we go.
For those who don't know how the Elementz Of Def flow.
Here we go, here we go.
You only fooling yourself thinking that you can get with me or my peoples you knit with. We flip scripts like gymnasts. Since you insist to test this, we go into war and use the first on the guest list. Haxaws from Cise and multiple degrees. Then go ahead and it's an ad for the trees and steam the germ from here to the hipper. If you're facing off, we jab like the jibber.
Where the sickest out if you doubt that. Get your stacks gamble and get your pockets cracked. Like Shaq, I kill like krills on sleeping pills, but still, y'all imbeciles act like you wanna feel the real ism shun. I exalt the power from the sun like rogue, spark a stove, inject the energy and watch out and
Representation, my foundation across the nation. Whack rappers don't be knowing who they facing. You wasting critical time that defines rap procedures that cause tumors in your mind. No question, illuminating rhymes to have you guessing. Peace to old making here with us, spiritual